reek of rotten fish. That small-time ruffian had the same stench about him. Maybe he was working for them. The Cardinal's soldier mentioned a gang prowling the harbor. If I found that hideout, I could recover my sureskin. It's worth a try. For ruthlessness in fighting my enemies, I thank thee, Lord. Stench of rotten fish. Maybe it'll lead me to the gang's hideout. There's no lock. The door's been bolted from the inside.
Spare me, sir. I beg you. I have children.
Do you know who I am?
Inquisitor! The whole town's been talking about you.
And yet you decided to come after me.
A man can't say no to coin when he's got none to feed his children.
Have you heard anything about a vampire?
It's what the noble folk call us. The have-nots. They say we suck the town and its funds dry. But it's been years since anyone's heard of any actual vampires.
Who sent you after me?
A woman eyed us in the harbour. She wore an expensive Venetian mask, so I couldn't see her face. But her voice seemed familiar. She was wearing white gloves and paid with silver.
I should kill you, but I will spare your life. Should you meet the woman in the Venetian mask again, tell her that an Inquisitor is not easily frightened. Strange coins. Poison. Bloody fools mixed that wine with sureskin. They must have mistaken it for something. Oh well. Serves them right. Just a shame they used it all. They're dead. I pouch for sureskin. I was right.
And what's this? A city map with underground entrances marked on it.
Could be useful. There's nothing for me here. Time to look into the vampire case. I hope they've got good wine at the Frisky Mermaid. Do you know a woman who wears a Venetian mask? An expensive one.
Half of them wear such masks, Master, each prattling on about how her mask is special, but they all look the same to me.
Did anything happen?
A harlot's been murdered. Gruesome sight.
Outhouse.
Inquisitor.
Call the town guards.
We've already sent for them, Master.
What's everyone staring at?
Someone murdered the harlot.
Merciless Mary. It's horrible.
Just thinking about it. Give this to the owner of the Frisky Mermaid Inn. Tell him to prepare a room for me for the night. There's a silver angel in it for you if you do a good job.
Twisted ankle. The poor girl tried to run away.
Nails and thorns. Her kidneys were cut out.
Bruise on the face. Probably made by an aggressive client. A piece of cloth. Could it belong to the murderer?
A blunt force wound. It appears someone knocked her out first.
Scratched knees. They weren't the cause of death for sure.
Maybe someone saw something.
Aye, that it will. Folks say there's this special whore in town. A hermitite, Aphrodite, something. She's got both a fanny and a prick. So you and your old lady can ride her together. They say lines are forming to see her. That's how eager to fuck she is.
So, the bloodsuckers are still around, are they? In Königstein? It can't be.
Well, there's this one doctor. I heard there's none better at bloodletting. He'll put leeches on you to suck the disease right out. But he'll also drain your purse dry. the bloodsucker.
Familiar face. Yes, it's Roxanne, a whore from Burgundy. I saw her around the inn. I even made use of her services a few times. She was good at her job.
Half the town's humped that one.
I don't know. I'm not from around here. I arrived only yesterday for the fair.
Don't you know? Satan! It's his doing! He messes with people's heads.
The way I see it, you're all fucking suspects. You, me, all of them. Fuckers.
Well, I found out quite a lot. Something stinks of piss here. Maybe someone was using the outhouse while the murder was being committed. To be a piece of a cane. There's no blood on it. I wonder, could it be related to the case? It stinks like someone took a bath in the door. Hello, friend. Waiting for your snot-nosed mistress.
Don't hurt me, sir. I did nothing wrong.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Get up! You're coming with me. And don't try to run, or you'll feel my sword. Hey, you there! Get over here!
Yes, master?
Where's Captain Bertram?
Interrogating guests at the inn.
Who's this bum? And how did he get his hands on a cardinal soldier's coat?
I hope we'll find that out soon enough. Watch him. I must have words with your commander.
I'm innocent, master.
Shut your mouth, you filthy bastard! No one's asking your opinion.
Christ, who is vengeful. Fill my heart with the desire for vengeance. as I began making arrangements for my room.
Where were you at that time?
Here, Carl can vouch for me. I was having a beer with him.
Tis true. Tis true.
Captain!
Forgive me, Master, but I don't have time right now.
I know what happened. I saw the corpse. I came because I managed to detain a pauper who was behaving suspiciously near the crime scene. Your men are guarding him outside.
Off with you.
He was wiping blood from this dagger.
A strange blade. I've never seen any of its ilk.
Nor have I. That is why we must approach this case with due diligence. Especially because the murder bears the marks for a ritualistic killing.
Ritualistic?
The victim's kidneys were removed.
How horrid.
That's not all. The suspect was wearing a coat like those worn by the Cardinal's soldiers.
A pauper? How is that possible?
I assure you that a thorough interrogation will help us determine the facts. I would like to conduct it personally, preferably in a place that's meant for such purpose.
As you wish, Master. I shall lock the suspect in the dungeons.
One more thing, Captain. I came to the defense of a lady named Liliana today. We were assaulted by robbers in an alley.
The commander of His Eminence's soldiers informed me about the incident. He failed to mention Liliana, though. Odd. Residents of Königstein know the girl serves the Cardinal. They also know that His Eminence doesn't tolerate attacks on his people.
Attend to this pauper, Captain. I wish to talk to Master Manadine in private.
Is something wrong with you?
It's just garlic. My stomach doesn't agree with it, and the innkeeper uses rather excessive amounts of it. Ooh. Luckily, the wine provides a measure of relief. Sit down, please. I would like to talk about the task that brought you here, Master. Do you really believe there's a vampire hiding in town? It's absurd. There hasn't been a vampire attack recorded around here for nearly a century. I would know if it were otherwise.
I assure you that I wouldn't have been dispatched to Königstein if there weren't grounds for it.
Preposterous. I believe the Holy Office should look into a different matter. Strange events have been taking place here for some time now.
Meaning?
For years now, the town's been the setting for a dispute between the Cardinal, whom the have-nots hate, and the universally adored Countess Isabella. The harlot's murder may be a part of that conflict, as could be the assault on Liliana. I have my suspicions, but no concrete proof. I know that the Cardinal keeps his secrets in an office that only his monks can access. I've also managed to ascertain that there's a secret chamber at the Countess's palace. My spies were not able to infiltrate it, but you, Master, you just might. Should you accomplish it, the truth would be revealed.
What truth?
As I have already said, all I have are suspicions, but the inn is not a good place to talk about this. These walls have ears. I must leave town today, so let us meet at the City Hall in 2 days' time. By then, you'll have become acquainted with the case. If you decide I'm right, I'll introduce you to my Persian and tell you everything I've managed to find out so far.
You're Persian?
Yes, my Persian. The only one I trust. What say you, Master?
This is not why I came here. But all right. Perhaps we'll catch two birds with one stone.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Your station as Inquisitor should guarantee your safety, but proceed cautiously nonetheless. Just in case, I'll announce that you're helping the captain catch the harlot's killer. It will explain your interest in the case. See you in 2 days, Master Manadine.
Nothing is an accident. If God put the mayor in my path, then he suddenly had an important reason for it. Maybe that will lead me to the vampire. Did you do as I asked?
Sure did. I'll be back in the morning to collect the silver angel you promised me.
I'm happy to have you under my roof, Master. The servant girl will get your room ready.
The first tolling of the bells. Time to go meet the Cardinal.
His bloody work!
Odd. It's locked. I'll stop by some other time.
Master Madadine, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
I serve at your pleasure, Your Eminence.
I see that you do not lack good manners and humility. They are praiseworthy virtues.
One must know one's place in line.
That is true. I received notice of your coming to Königstein. The Holy Office sent a letter. They spoke highly of you, and I see it was not idle praise.
I am but a simple Inquisitor, striving to execute the Lord's will.
Meek and modest. You surprise me, Master Madadine. I heard about the unfortunate incident with the bandits. I'm pleased my soldiers arrived in time. I presume you will not suffer any more unpleasantness. But God helps those who help themselves. I venture you don't carry shearskin, or you would have used it. After all, there is no better weapon for fighting in the town's narrow alleys. Please accept this as a gift, then.
You possess shearskin, Your Eminence. It was my belief that only Inquisitors were allowed to use it.
Well, not only, as you can see. It was the Pope himself who gifted it to me years ago. I don't have much of it, but I will share what little I have with my brother in faith.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Let me introduce you to my friend Ingvar.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Inquisitor. I am Königstein's chief herbalist and medic. I am at your service, should you have need of me. For now, however, do satisfy the local custom and pick a card. We ask this of every person meeting His Eminence for the first time. It is our way of verifying that they don't bear us any ill will.
Verifying? In what way exactly?
I know what you're thinking, Master Madadine, but you are mistaken. It is not witchcraft. It is the deck of Saint Timerius, whose sepulchre can be found in the cathedral. I entrusted this artifact to the Venerable Ingvar. The cards reveal the truth about people. They're ordinary in appearance, but once a person reaches out for one, the image painted on it immediately changes to reveal their true nature. Try and see for yourself.
Well, as long as they're the cards of a saint.
Carte blanche. Intriguing.
I must get back to the clinic. Until we meet again, Master Madadine. Soon, I hope.
Damn beggars. Get rid of them. Let's go, Master Madadine. I will show you around the cathedral.
The pleasant aroma of incense. How it differs from the stench of the street.
I brought it here from the Holy Land.
Does Your Eminence know anything about the vampire hiding in town?
Regrettably, I cannot assist you in this matter. If I knew anything, I would have reported it to the Holy Office. I did hear the common folk in the harbor blabber about bloodsuckers, but I'm certain they were referring to the nobility. That is their name for us, isn't it?
A harlot was murdered today near the Frisky Mermaid Inn. The manner in which the deed was done is reminiscent of a ritual, which is why the mayor asked for my help in capturing the perpetrator. A witness saw a suspicious person in a red coat, like those worn by your eminence's soldiers.
If you are suggesting that one of my men did it, you are mistaken. They're good Christians. I am convinced of their innocence. The harlot must have gotten on someone's bad side, likely a competitor whom she'd been poaching customers from. They, too, like to don themselves in crimson, defiling the cardinal colors.
Has your eminence ever laid eyes on a dagger such as this? It was found at the scene of the crime.
Sadly, I have not. But I will gladly take it and ascertain its origin.
I am sorry, Your Eminence, but I cannot give it to you. It is the murder weapon that could have been used to perform a forbidden ritual. I will need it during my investigation. Does the name Reuchlin mean anything to you, Your Eminence? Johannes Reuchlin?
Of course. He was the predecessor of our medic, the Venerable Ingvar. He died suddenly a year ago, so he couldn't have murdered the courtesan.
There's much talk in town about the Countess. It was my impression that the common folk adore her. I heard rumors that your eminence has been in conflict with her.
Isabella has been working to undermine my authority for many years. It wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that she was behind the harlot's murder. You should look into her dealings, Master Madadine. I know that Isabella has an interest in strange items, such as the dagger you found at the crime scene. Who knows? Maybe she uses them to perform pagan rites. You said yourself that the murder was ritualistic.
Will your eminence allow me to avail myself of the library's resources? Sometimes the matters that come to light in the course of an investigation merit a thorough analysis.
Naturally. I shall instruct the monks to give you access to anything you need. Will you stay for Mass, Master?
Apologies, Your Eminence, but we Inquisitors prefer to pray in silence and solitude. It is how God allows us to see the truth.
Yes, I heard about that. We simple clergymen should learn that from you. Where then do you plan on praying today?
In the town dungeons. Before I do, however, I shall interrogate the suspect who's been detained at the crime scene.
I won't keep you from your duties then, Master.
Lord's triumph. Light the votive candle.
Are you teaching him commands?
He already knows all of them. He's very smart. Once he comes back, say give it. He'll obey, you'll see.
Give it. Where did you find this?
In an alley near the inn. Friend sniffed it out. He likes playing with it.
It looks like the broken off head of a cane. Could it be the missing element of the piece I found near the murdered harlot? Fits like a glove. It's possible that the murderer used the cane to stun the harlot. It would be worthwhile to find its owner. Can I keep this?
Sure. As long as you give Friend something similar to replace it. Are you going to the inn?
No. I have to stop by the dungeons first.
I go there a lot. The innkeeper gives me food to bring to the executioner, and I get a hot meal in return. I'm going there tonight too, but a bit later. Come on, I'll show you the way. I know the best shortcut. Inquisitor? Where are you? Come back here.
I will never pay you for all these favors, scamp.
This one is for free.
Thank you for not ripping me off.
Quick quickly, Inquisitor. I don't have all day.
What else are you gonna do?
I'm a very busy person.
No doubt. Well then, after you. Thanks, Scamp. I'll manage on my own from here.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor.
In which cell is the prostitute's murder suspect being held?
You'll have to ask Executioner Roland. He's in charge around here. You'll likely find him in the torture chamber.
Fear, blood, excrement, and death. All dungeons stink the same. By the Lord's sword! Roland put on the costume of the Merry Executioner. He even put on the mask.
Mortimer is stopping by. The costume's sure to catch his eye. I put it on. I climbed inside. But my true nature I won't hide. All I wanted was to see what the Tianan man had felt when at dawn he donned this pelt. Now I know of his past glory. 'Cause the mask told me the story. The reason for his state of merry was the mask he kept on wearing. It puts rhymes right in your noggin. Gives ideas about some flogging. How to make your victim hurt. Where to poke to make him squirt. You'll be having so much fun. You won't even miss the sun. Wait a moment. Wait a spell. Something brought him to this hell. If you're here to spill some guts, I might go a little nuts. This right here is my domain. I decide who brings the pain.
He's rhyming like the Merry Executioner. Has he gone mad? Or is he just pretending? I'm only here to interrogate the prisoner. Master Roland.
Calls us master! Such elation! Sits to watch in admiration. How a man of unmatched skill makes the convict promptly spill.
Stay yourself, Master Roland. I don't believe torture is necessary.
Yeah, I'll go off to scoff and snort, since you took away my sport.
Did you know the murdered harlot?
No, sir. I only saw her a few times soliciting customers in the street. The cursed harlot would undress without shame. They're all the same. One day they'll be our doom, damned bitches! Because of them, our fate will be that of Adam in paradise!
Did you kill the courtesan? Tell the truth. Remember that Inquisitors can tell if someone is lying.
I didn't do it, sir! I swear!
Ha! They all swear right from the start. But then, they have a change of heart.
Where did you get the coat and the dagger?
Some woman threw them away, I swear. First, she got rid of the dagger, and shortly after, the coat. I was in the outhouse and saw everything through a hole in the door. The only thing I didn't see was her face. I put on the coat because it still gets chilly during the evenings. And I took the dagger to sell to the Countess. She likes strange items like this. She sends her servant girls to the harbor to fetch them for her. Usually the dark-skinned one, Nontal. Her girls are easy to make out because they wear silver necklaces, each with a purple stone in them. It's how merchants know to serve them first.
I can work with that for now. Take me to an empty cell, Master Roland. I shall reflect on this wretch's words by devoting myself to prayer.
I'll take you where you wish, my lord. A peaceful cell to hang your sword.
Come, Inquisitor! Hear my sweet. I've a place to rest your feet.
Pray as long as you desire. Your companion here's expired.
We have a comedian. Perfect. Meanwhile, watch the prisoner. But don't you dare touch him.
Guarding folks is one great chore. If you do it, you'll get bored. Think I'd rather just be naughty and treat this order like the potty.
Luckily, this one doesn't stink yet. Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. Draw our evil from darkness, so we may be vanquished in thy name.
God unmerciful! What have I done? What is this? Oh, God!
Wayward woman, where's the dagger? What have you done with it?
Who said that?
It looks ordinary, like a dagger. But there must be something more to it if I managed to use it in the Underworld. I wonder what else it could be used for. The Papa wasn't lying. He has to be released.
I do have to say, dear boy, that's the watching I enjoy. I was aided in my labors by this band of merry neighbors. I do have to say, dear boy, that's the watching I enjoy. I was aided in my labors by this band of merry neighbors. There you are, Mortimer! While to God you have been praying, all this time I have been playing. Impossible! Go, sound hell's bells! An alien life form in him dwells.
How did it happen?
I caught some rats. Yes, quite a lot. Put them all into a pot. Added heat to make them eager. Yes, to feast on, although meager, flesh and blood and all the innards that gave life to this here sinner.
I forbade you from touching him, Hangman!
Why, the deed was not my doing. 'Twas the rats that did the chewing.
The Pauper was innocent.
You're not pleased with the results. I do admit to certain faults. Before long, I will do better. When you see it, you will cheer, knowing that I have no peer.
He doesn't care about what he's done in the slightest. And he keeps rhyming. He's either gone mad, or by the nails and thorns. When I first came here, Roland said that the Merry Executioner's mask was putting ideas and rhymes in his head. Could it be cursed? There's only one way to find out.
Want to strip me of my mask? That won't be an easy task. Catch me first, dear Mortimer. Although, I do believe you'll err. Time will tell if you are able to have Roland's plan. Here I am! I shall make him disappear! There's a trick! Oh! Warm! 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 Hide and seek's the game we're playing! Here I am! Cold. Colder. Warm. The search ends.
Executioner Roland? Where are you? It's me, Amelia.
The girls brought me my repast. I must thank her for this deed. I'll teach her what it is to bleed. First, I'll lock her in a cell to enjoy a dead man's smell.
Master Executioner, are you here? It's me, Amelia. Where are you, Executioner? we meet again.
You shouldn't have come here. The executioner's gone mad.
It's no easy thing to quarter. 'Tis a tricky kind of slaughter. Prisoners succumb right quick, so their wounds you need to lick. To make them last another tick.
Whose voice is that?
It's Roland's. Bloody Joker wants to hurt you. Leave that basket and come with me. I'll get you out of here.
The scoundrel wants to steal the girl. Plotting mischief, I can tell. If he means to cause me trouble, I'll just have to cause him double.
Chop chop, Inquisitor! Chop chop! This way!
What the hell? Let go!
No! Let me out of here! I'm
guilty. Guilty! That I know!
Here, the door! He's coming! Hurry! He's close!
Listen here, Inquisitor. I can't take this anymore. I've lost my cheerful disposition. So now it's time for it.
By the Lord's sword. He's barricaded himself from the inside. I have to talk to the guard captain. Maybe his men will be able to remove the mask from the executioner's face. Where's your captain? I need to speak to him.
Right now, he should be at the inn.
Let's go. I'll walk you home.
I don't have a home.
Where do you live then?
Here and there. There are many places in town to spend the night safely.
Where do you get the money for clothes and food?
All over. I do odd jobs. Sometimes I'll find something or get something from someone.
And sometimes you'll steal something, eh?
Sometimes.
Life on the street isn't easy.
I'm not one to complain. I'm not the only foundling in the world, you know. Others are worse off.
You're quite the little scamp, aren't you? I know it's not easy for you. I was an orphan too.
I turn here. See you later, Inquisitor.
See you later, scamp.
I have your room ready and waiting upstairs, Master Inquisitor.
Pour us 2 ales, innkeeper. I'm paying.
I interrogated the pauper in the dungeons. He proved to have been innocent.
Did you release him?
I didn't make it in time. Execution had starving rats gnaw their way through his belly.
Excuse me, what?
He's wearing an odd mask. I fear there's a curse on it that pushed him to do it. I wanted to get it off his face, but the devil barricaded himself in the dungeons. Mind sending your men?
I'll get to it, but only after tomorrow's Mummers Parade. All sorts of cranks have come to town for it. They're all drinking and brawling. I have to maintain order, but I don't have enough men.
I'd prefer you to attend to it immediately.
I don't have the men, Inquisitor. All I can do is close off the entrance to the dungeons to keep the executioner from leaving.
So be it then. Thank you for treating me, Captain. Next time I'm buying.
Wake up, Inquisitor! Wake up, Inquisitor!
Oh, what do you want, scam?
The silver angel you promised me?
You couldn't wait until I was awake.
But you are awake.
Ugh, and I was starting to like you. Catch.
The innkeeper said to tell you that he's made you a meal.
Tell him I'll be right down.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor. You slept well, I trust.
Not bad. Isn't that a Munich-made dagger used by the Landsknechts?
I see you know your arms, Master. It is a memento from my time in the Emperor's army. It never leaves my side. Sit at the table. I shall bring your food. made you some pear-stuffed pike.
Smells exquisite.
Do you need anything else?
Information. Did you know Johannes Reuchlin?
Of course. He was a regular here. Usually sat alone in the corner with a jug of the cheapest wine. Folks called him a penny pincher. Rightly so, I think, as he never tipped me.
What else do you know about Reuchlin?
He was friendly with the Cardinal. He also spent a lot of time with his student, Ingvar, who took over his duties. Spent a few years in Kievan Rus. Supposedly he was doing research there that's forbidden in the Empire, but I don't know how much truth there is to that. He was a good medic. People knew and valued him, but nobody came to the funeral. Ingvar suspected that Reuchlin had died of an infectious disease. He feared that the plague would spread around town, which is why only a few monks took part in the ceremony.
What can you tell me about this coin?
Looks to be a widow's penny. They used to be minted in Königstein a long time ago, before the line appeared on the town's coat of arms. It was one of these coins that gave us the remains of Saint Terentius Rufus. I never saw anyone pay with them.
Have you ever seen a dagger such as this?
No, my lord. Many travelers stay here. I've seen many a weapon, but none such as this. It seems old. Ask the brothers Finkelstein about it. They're triplets that trade in antiques at the harbor, where they've got a warehouse. You won't have trouble picking them out, as they quarrel constantly.
Have you heard anything about a vampire?
You mean there's a vampire in Königstein? Christ unmerciful, protect us with your sword.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You were very helpful. I've yet to learn anything about the vampire. The cursed bloodsucker must have hidden itself well. It surely knows I'm looking for it by now. I should stop asking around. Once the beast feels more secure, it'll drop its guard and make a mistake. Then, it's mine. Little thief. You won't get away from me again, stinker.
Brand the little shit with the red-hot iron. Maybe that'll teach him not to steal. I'll return the pouch to the monk.
As you wish, Master.
Well, lad, we're about to fry your cheeks.
I believe this is yours, Venerable Father.
I don't know how to thank you, Master Inquisitor. This is all I have in this world.
You don't look like a member of the local order.
That is true, for I am not. I am Lothar, one of the Seekers of Truth in Divine Revelations. We are a small and poor congregation. There are but a few of us in the whole Empire.
What brings you to Königstein?
The local library and its bountiful book collection. I will spend the next few days there. Should you need any help, that's where to find me.
Lots of people. I should listen to what they're talking about. I may find out where the brothers Finkelstein have their warehouse.
Can't be pulling those tricks with us. We don't haggle.
Perhaps we can make an exception for our esteemed customer.
You must abide by your principles, dear brother. No exceptions.
What are you playing at? Good merchant, bad merchant? You think I don't know this trick? Besides, I'm not buying anything anyway. I have no money.
Then what are you bugging us for? Fuck off!
Calm down, brother, or you'll bring on a fit.
Look what I bought.
What is this?
It's an African aphrodisiac. 3 drops are enough to make your old man a stallion.
My old man could use an entire jug. Who's selling it?
The brothers Finkelstein.
Triplets that argue all the time?
Yep. They've a warehouse at the end of the pier.
Fells they found in the old forest.
Them two that got torn apart by wolves?
They say there's barely anything left of them.
'Tis their own fault. If they didn't go that way at night, they'd still live, I'd wager.
so pay up.
Silenced? More like he did.
Kindly leave me the fuck out of this. I took no part in this idiotic game.
Pay up, for fuck's sake.
Heard that? Pay him.
Fuck you.
How long do you intend to deliberate?
And why are you in such a rush?
Yeah, can't a man think?
Your thinking won't put bread on my table.
The customer is always right, churl. Take these words to heart.
That's right, and never forget them. And now, let us think.
They don't look like triplets, but it's them all right.
Shut your traps! We've got a customer. How can we be of service, Master Inquisitor?
They say you're experts on antiques.
'Tis all we trade in, Master. We are but humble merchants.
Do you know whose cane this is?
Sure. It belonged to the old medic, Johannes Reuchlin. He never parted with it.
Right. I sold it to him myself.
For a pittance? You should have asked for more.
Anyone ask your opinion, you'd better admit that you lost the bet.
That's right. Hand over the
Both
coin.
of you can kiss my ass.
Pleasures must be earned.
It may be a false lead. Reuchlin is dead, so he certainly couldn't have bludgeoned the harlot. The innkeeper claimed that the old man was a frequent guest at the inn. If he broke the cane somewhere nearby, he might have tossed it away there. On the other hand, Reuchlin's cane might have changed owners after his death.
Can you tell me anything about this dagger?
Blades like these were used by the guardsmen who fell at the side of Emperor Valens in the Battle of Adrianople. The Visigoths traded their weapons to the Persians. It's likely Vikings who brought it to the north of the continent.
The fuck are you on about? What guardsmen? What Vikings? It's clearly an athame, a ceremonial dagger used by the Kievan Rus's witches. Very old, to be sure. In my opinion, it belonged to the Julebes. It probably made its way here as a spoil of war.
You don't know anything, lamb chops. An athame should have a black hilt, and this dagger doesn't have one. It's a Crimean blade, probably used by their medics to draw blood.
'Tis nice to see you again, fair Nontal.
The Countess's trusted servant. She's wearing the necklace with the purple stone that the Papa mentioned. I believe I saw one like it in my vision, and in the Homeworld.
Spare me the pleasantries. I am not impressed by courtship. I am interested only in your merchandise.
As ever, beautiful, cold, and blunt. Sadly, we have nothing new. Our ship hasn't yet come to harbour.
What about this dagger? It looks interesting. I'm sure the Countess would like it.
I'm sorry, but it is not for sale. However, I would be honored if the Countess would meet with me.
Well, well. The Inquisitor. The town bustles with rumors about you. The Countess has been very busy of late, but I'm sure she will not refuse an emissary of the Holy Office. Expect a messenger with a note. Master Matterdy.
Lovely lady, isn't she?
All right then. We had us a chat, but did no business. Care to buy something, Master?
That's right, Inquisitor. Have a look at our wares.
statue without hands. Who'd want to buy that? Cheap imitation. What is this?
Truthfully, we don't know. The sea threw it ashore on Inquisitor.
A treatise on fencing. Shame it's not a work on ancient weapons. Wait a minute. I have an entire library at my disposal. Maybe I'll learn something about the dagger there.
I knew he would buy it.
Well, well, little thief. The guards didn't waste any time. They were quick to dole out the punishment. Christ, who is vengeful, fill my heart with the desire for vengeance.
Hello, Master Madadine. I am Brother Marrow, the librarian. I was told that you might stop by. What can I help you with?
Where do these stairs lead?
To the Cardinal's office and chambers, in which we keep priceless books and scrolls. Some of them written by the apostles themselves.
You keep such precious relics here. Why aren't they guarded?
Oh, but they are. We have two excellent guards. The first one is the lock on the doors to this library, as it was fashioned by a master of his craft. Those doors will not open without a special key. The second is His Eminence's hands.
Hands? Sounds mysterious.
Exactly as it is meant to sound, Master Matadine.
Could I take a look in there?
Of course, as long as the Cardinal agrees to it.
I'm looking for a treatise on ancient weapons.
I'm sorry, Master, but you will find no such book here. We do not deal in matters of the military or arms. They are the domain of other orders.
Might I look over the book collection?
Of course. A messenger from the Countess has a message for you, Master Matadine. He's waiting by the entrance.
How did he find me here?
'Tis a small town.
Hello, Master Inquisitor. The Countess has invited you to her palace.
When?
Immediately.
Tell her that I'll arrive shortly.
Leaving already, Master?
I shall return soon.
The doors of the library remain open to you. I won't close them until the second toll of the bells calling for Vespers.
Hey, Inquisitor! It's nice to see you again.
Hi, Scam. What brings you here?
Nothing. Wandering the town aimlessly. And you? Where are you off to?
You need to know everything, huh? I'm going to the Countess's palace.
There is a shortcut there.
Here at last, Inquisitor. Follow me. You took your time getting here, making us wait.
I didn't know I was supposed to hurry.
Your arrogance will one day be your undoing, Inquisitor.
Does that worry you?
Quite the contrary.
I get the feeling that you're not fond of me.
How did you figure that out?
Well, I have a few talents.
I wonder what they are.
One of them pleases you greatly.
I don't think so. Wait here. I'll notify the Countess of your arrival. I doubt you'll be interested in the displays gathered in the palace, but have a look at them if you'd like.
St. Peter's sword. The blade used by the first apostle to cut off Malchus's ear in the olive grove. It hasn't lost its edge. A piece of the patibulum. Interesting. I thought all pieces of the broken cross were kept at the Vatican. silver pieces of purification. It was with them that Judas redeemed his sins. And what is that? Amazing. These are the blueprints for St. Peter's lockpicks. Supposedly they could open any lock. St. Damien the Thinker. The Wailing Maidens, whom Jesus met on his way to Golgotha.
Hello, Master Matterdine.
Countess?
Let us walk in the garden. I've heard many good things about you, Master Matterdine. It is said you are the pride of the Holy Office. Educated, intelligent, and ruthless. Did I leave anything out?
I am an Inquisitor, my lady. I do not feed on flattery.
So you're direct as well. Let us get to the point then. You supposedly inquired of the brothers Finkelstein about a certain dagger. Might I have a look at it?
Of course. Can you tell me anything about it, my lady?
Many things. It is a pugio, a dagger used by Roman legionaries. It is at least 1,500 years old and belongs to me, although it never made its way into my hands.
I don't understand.
A certain merchant imported it for me. Unfortunately, Nantel was not able to collect it. The merchant, in good faith, gave the dagger to a woman wearing the necklace of my missing servant.
My lady, are you suggesting that someone impersonated your servant to acquire the dagger?
A pugio is not worth much. I believe this person wanted to hurt me. They collected the dagger from the merchant and then threw it away, which is why you found it. Ultimately, however, the blade found its rightful owner. Give it to me, please.
Sadly, I cannot return it to you, Countess. The dagger was used to perform a bloody ritual. It constitutes evidence of a crime. I must keep it until the investigation is over.
Yes, I heard about the poor girl found near the inn.
My lady, do you have any idea as to who might have killed the harlot?
Sadly, I don't. I imagine the Cardinal tried to accuse me of this crime. I hope that you didn't pay it any mind, Master. I've been helping the least fortunate for years. Thus, the claim that I murdered a poor Jezebel on a whim is an insult to my dignity.
What is your opinion of the Cardinal, Countess?
His Eminence is a leech, possessed by a lust for wealth. He's poisoning the town instead of healing it. Beware of him, Inquisitor, as he can be cruel and soulless. His beliefs border on heresy. He thinks that humankind is inherently evil, and hence deserves annihilation.
That is a serious accusation, Countess. Can you support it with evidence?
Sadly, I can't. The Cardinal said it to me many years ago in a private conversation. Do go to his office, though. I'm sure His Eminence's private correspondence will confirm my words.
Easier said than done.
Follow the example set by our Lord, Master Matadine. Ability is born from desire. I am of the impression that my company is boring you.
My lady, I noticed that you have an interest in antiquity.
Undoubtedly, yes.
Is that a passion of yours?
More like my life's purpose. I am a devout follower of Christ's teachings, so I study them in every way I can.
I don't understand. You study the mysteries of faith by collecting old sculptures and paintings. How does that work?
It's simple, really. By surrounding myself with items that may have been in the presence of our Lord, it is as if I am communing with our Lord himself.
Would you be willing to tell me the name of the merchant who imported the Pugio for you? I'd like to talk to him.
I'm sorry, Master Matadine, but I cannot do this. I promised him discretion.
I insist, Countess.
I gave him my word, Inquisitor, and I do not intend on breaking it for you.
My lady, have you heard anything about a vampire lurking in the town?
I know nothing about that. I've only heard that you're looking for it. You'll find answers to many of your questions in the Cardinal's office, Master Matadine. I know it's not an easy place to infiltrate. Nevertheless, you should try, for all our sakes.
My lady, the guests have arrived.
Farewell, Inquisitor. I hope we meet again.
And I hope we don't. The exit is over there, Inquisitor.
What a mess. The Cardinal accuses the Countess, who accuses the Cardinal, and the Mayor accuses them both. I wonder how much truth there is to what Isabella said about His Eminence's office. I'm tempted to find out. I could try to gain access after the library is closed. The second toll of the bells. Brother Marrold is closing the library. If I'm to go inside, I have to steal the keys from him.
That felt great!